guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people who made someone cry. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. In middle school, a girl was dared to go up to me and slap me, and I immediately just slapped her back and she cried. It was kind of funny looking back, and we both apologized, but I was scared for a bit there that I was going to get in trouble with the school or something. Oh, well, she was the one who slapped you first, so you know, why did she cry when she was the one who chose to do it, you know? Like, you don't always have to do a dare. I fake cried after my friend's kid said he didn't want me to be on his party team because I was bad. Apparently my fake crying is on point, so he started really crying because he thought he hurt my feelings. Not my proudest moment. He's such a sweet kid. Wow, this kid is actually really nice. Like, he thought he hurt someone's feelings, so he felt so bad about it he started crying. Yo, they taught this kid well. I work at a theatre. A guest had their cell phone on the max screen brightness and they were sitting in the lower rows so everyone behind them could see it. Naturally, I asked them to turn their phone off or stow it completely. They instantaneously started crying instead. This guest was a woman in her early 20s. What? What's that? Why? I mean, if you're at a movie, it's common sense to like not use your phone, you know, and to have your phone on silent. Man, this reminds me of when I was a kid, because I would like get teary even if a teacher called my name out, or like if a teacher asked me a question and I didn't know, I would get teary. Like, I wouldn't start bawling my eyes, but my eyes would just get teary. I don't know why. Maybe this is what happened to her. I unknowingly friend-zoned a girl hard in college. I didn't find out until a while later, but she had a bit of a crying freakout during class shortly after and ran out. I only know because my now wife was in her class. Oh my gosh, wow. Wow. When I was in middle school, a girl told me that her friend had a crush on me, and I just laughed because I thought they were doing that thing that middle schoolers do where they try to embarrass their friend by telling the awkward nerd that said friend likes said nerd. But then the girl just ran away crying and I felt like the biggest jerk. Oh. Oops. You just had to be a bit more confident to believe that someone liked you, okay? By not letting my 3-year-old cousin have a drink of my wine. She cried and ran out of the room like I had totally offended her. I mean, I feel like grape juice would do the work, you know? Like, if a kid asks you to try your wine, just pretend like you're getting it for them, but pour in grape juice instead. In 3rd grade, someone in my class told me to ignore a friend of mine for a whole week to see how they react. I was a baby back in 3rd grade and normally just did what people asked of me, so I went ahead and ignored my bro in class, recess, and on the bus. It hit him hard to the point that he had a full-on breakdown. Actually still friends with this guy to this day. Not sure if he remembers this incident back in 3rd grade, like 15 years ago, but I still think about it occasionally. Might bring it up next time we hang out and see what he says. He ignored his friend for like a week. Wow. Man, I would cry too. Like, if my good friend ignored me for a week, oh my gosh, I would cry. I heard it secondhand from my mum, but I made my grandfather cry in a good way. I had taken him for his monthly doctor appointment in the big city. My cousin just had a baby girl, so he was showing the nurses photo of her exclaiming, "I'm a great-grandfather." I turned to him and said, "You are already a great-grandfather." He didn't say anything, but later, Mum told me he cried when he got home. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh. This is making me emotional because grandmas and grandpas, they're already at that old age and, you know, I don't even want to say it. In high school, I was kinda a tool. A girl ran up to her friend and said, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, you'll never believe what happened." And I was standing right there and I replied in a rude mockery of her voice, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, what happened?" And she just looked at me and burst into tears and ran off. And I was just left standing there like, why did I do that? So I went and apologized later that day. I do know some people find it funny to just copy someone, like to imitate someone. Casual acquaintance in my friend group in high school cut her own fringe. It was so bad I laughed. I genuinely didn't mean to haha in her face. It just slipped out in my shock at how bad she'd botched it. I felt so bad about it, I took her to my hairdresser after school and they tried to fix it. There wasn't really much they could do. I didn't yell at her or get angry when she accidentally burnt some bacon. She must have been in a really bad past relationship before this guy. Thank you to this guy who didn't get angry at her, because now she knows that it's okay, mistakes happen and it's okay. Called her out after she mocked me for being colorblind. She thought she was being funny. She realized she was being a jerk instead. She cried after getting called out after bullying someone. I've been dating my boyfriend for a few months. We had both really connected. There was a palpable chemistry. There were a couple moments I would look at him and see how much he loved me, like it was written in plain English on his face. It's the eyes, it's the gaze, it's the body language. Well. Neither of us had mustered the courage to say the words. I was heading out of town one day, and as we were saying our goodbyes, I just looked at him in the eyes and said, I love you, right? He immediately teared up as he told me he loved me too. It was really moving. Whatever, I don't care. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!